We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. It's the home opener of this new season between the LA Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way next. And this is fouled at the plate. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Hit on the ground out to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. 1 away. Striding into the box, Wilmer Flores, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit back up the middle, scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and Haps rolling now, 2 away. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He came out the gate smoking today. First inning, you're going to learn a lot about him. Right there, he gets that fastball, a little hop on the end, get a little swing and miss. Yeah, he's feeling good today.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Right fielder.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. A 1 pitch on its way. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground up the middle. Backhanded. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom.
Center fielder, Melvin Upton Jr.
Line drive to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot. Now at the plate,
right fielder Nick Markakis.
On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And late reactions, and they got him. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Harold Reynolds, this Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
They look like the best team in baseball right now. Every team sits out and says, can we win double digits in a row when you put your roster together? Can our rotation go through and win a couple games each? Well, that's what this club is doing right now. They're in double-digit territory of a win streak. And when you're doing that, you're doing everything right.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Dodgers, left fielder Chris Davis.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Ready now, David Wright. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
5. David Wright.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Drifting under it now is Markakis, and he's got it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Into the box, Corey Seager. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Pilar will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Aledmus Diaz. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Freddie.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 now. 3-0 pitch on its way. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Here's Kendrys Morales. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Davis. But he won't get there. It falls in. Running hard. He's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Now batting, Corey Spangenberg. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Gutierrez on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Swing and a line drive. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Yasmani Grandal.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Line to the right side. Markakis is there, and he'll bring this one in. Josh Harrison stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another chance. Wilmer Flores. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit sharply on the ground. Spangenberg has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that. The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Davis is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it. 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Melvin Upton Jr. Second at-bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
That's inside. 2-0. And that's in there, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Digging in to try it again. Josh Donaldson. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here's a look over to first. And he'll get back in safely. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. At the plate, Freddie Freeman hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here comes the 0-1. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Kendrys Morales. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Chopped in front of home plate. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally stepping in. Franklin Gutierrez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Franklin Gutierrez.
On the ground to third. Donaldson's there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Striding in once again, Stephen Piscotty comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Hit in the air to right field. Markakis has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Corey Spangenberg. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Corey
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Piscotty has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Now a flare out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here it comes on 1-1. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in now, David Wright. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater. Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Now here's a shot out to right center field. Wright will take the turn and head for second. The relay, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's Corey Seager. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And that misses. 2-1. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And now this is booted by Tulowitzki. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Next for the Dodgers.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Markakis on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Grandal.
From the stretch. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Has a look, now the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Markakis has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Second baseman.
Josh Harrison stands in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Grounded to third. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing. Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Davis is after it. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, Matt, I went to one of my go-to numbers. I'm trying to figure out what he's doing. But he's got over 60% of the time he's throwing first pitch strike. Now I twist it with, it's just not quality.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Piscotty sprinting after it, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Swing and a little tapper. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the 0-1. Runners going. This is on the ground over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Throw won't get him. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
1-1. Here it comes. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike. 0-2. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Here's Kendrys Morales. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Ready for another shot now, Wilmer Flores. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth. Into the windup and the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy. Far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Striding in once again, Franklin Gutierrez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Here it comes on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And he misses ball 4.
Right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. On the move is Upton. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Chris Davis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. 2 out with the man at first. Hit sharply on the ground. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. Throw on to first gets him in the stepping in and ready for another shot. Corey Spangenberg. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1. Sliced hard down the left field line, and that is down as that could be 2 bases. Around first, he's digging for second, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in once again, Troy Tulowitzki. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Swing and a miss for Brandon McCarthy. Comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief.
Number 38, Brandon McCarthy.
Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he'll get back in standing. A runner at second, nobody out. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And he misses 2-1. Now a pickoff play at second. Don't want to forget about him. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Jared Saltalamacchia. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Too low, 1-0. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Seager backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Ready once again, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty has a read on it and add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Ready for another chance? Melvin Upton Jr. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Pickoff move to second. Runner back standing. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Taken, but it's a third strike called. Digging in and looking for more, David Wright. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The 2-0 home to right. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Corey Seager will be next. Hot shot to third. Donaldson's up. Throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Into the box now, Corey Seager. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. High in the air out to center field. Upton has a read on it. Makes the and that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Sent in the air out to straightaway. Giving chase. And that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Nick Markakis.
Line drive to left. Davis has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Third baseman number 20.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. A hit in 2 tries so far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Fouled straight back. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And that's in there for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Diaz in foul ground makes the catch, and that'll retire the. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The catcher, number 9.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Comes back with a good slider there, and it's full 3-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter.
At the plate, Josh Harrison. He was a ground out victim last time up. high fly ball out to straightaway center. Upton has a read on it. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Wilmer Flores. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And he will get there to... Here's Kendrys Morales. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Designated hitter, Kendrys.
Hard liner to center field. Gutierrez has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready now, Corey Spangenberg. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Right there for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the... Here's Franklin Gutierrez. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Center field number 20.
Into the windup and the pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So digging in now, Stephen Piscotty. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In the air out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, Chris Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays get a complete game shutout from their starter. Welcome to those of you just tuning in. We're in the second inning here with nobody out.
Right fielder, Carlos
Gonzalez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing their ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with him. Okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Dodgers. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. That misses 1-2.
Got to think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and he's off to a really hot start at the plate as he comes into this one sporting a 400 average. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Batting 7th, first baseman.
In is Gerardo Parra. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. One and 0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for Colorado. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Turner. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's gone 5 for 13. Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive Field. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the LA Dodgers and the Cleveland Indians. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Set to go now as Curtis Granderson is into the box to get this one underway.
Left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Line fouled off to the left and over the Indians dugout. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
High pop-up. Santana is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Corey Seager. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Trumbo looks up. Gone! Into the box now, Justin Turner. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. And this is hit hard up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this one runs up high. Ball one.
Lindor.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
To third. Backhanded. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Austin Jackson, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And that misses ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Diaz ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Digging in, Chris Colabello. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. This is line to left, and that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit. It's a potentially big 2-out hit as Edwin Encarnacion will get to bat here. Edwin Encarnacion now hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Line drive to center field. Peterson is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Here's Adrian now, and he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a cold strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
On the move is Jackson, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. The relay, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. Now at the plate, Franklin Gutierrez. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Now for Adrian, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Lindor is up with it, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's Jock Peterson now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
There's one on to first, and they get the double play. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Grounded up the first baseline. A man on third with 2 down. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. And here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. And he'll step off and try again. He's set. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Fouled back.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Diaz will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. So coming to the plate, Yan Gomes. His batting average on the year down at the 240 mark entering play. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Hard hit at third. Turner's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now batting, Brandon Guyer will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Hard ground ball to third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Here's Carlos Santana now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And here's a ball hit in the air. Diaz will put this one away, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Aledmus Diaz. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Guyer is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. It is Curtis Granderson, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lifted in the air to center field. Jackson is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I really like his game plan. You can clearly see his game plan was, I'm going to bust him inside. He's done that, and we're already in the third inning and continues to pound the ball in.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Turner is there for it. Makes the play. 1 away. Digging in for his second at bat, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lays off 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Gonzalez will tuck this one away for round number 2. So striding forward now, Austin Jackson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Liner towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Chris Colabello. A base hit in his first trip. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Corey Seager. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in to try it again. Justin Turner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Ready for another chance. Adrian Gonzalez. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. On the ground up the middle. He's got it. Step on the bag for 1. Back to first, and Adrian is hit into a double play. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jock Peterson.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. From the belt, the pitch. Runners on the move for second. High in the air out to center field. Jackson is under it. And that retires the side. Edwin Encarnacion now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up. And a rather easy first out. So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Mark Trumbo. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Digging in, Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Guyer. He reached on a single in his first try. Liner toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Here's Carlos Santana now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The second for 1 over to Gonzalez, and they get the double play. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Yasmani
Good swing, just got to
Grandal.
try and straighten that one out. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Trumbo has a read on it. One out. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz.
Second baseman.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Diaz.
From the stretch. This one's flared toward left center. And that's in there. Base hit. Ready for another shot now.
The left
Curtis
fielder, number
Granderson.
3.
Third trip to the
Curtis
plate for him here
Granderson.
tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And Granderson will be aboard with a base hit. Here's Chris Davis now.
Up
He's
next for
0
the
for
Dodgers.
2 thus far in this one.
Designated hitter, Chris.
Here's a
Davis.
slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Corey.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this one's in the dirt. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to play. Into the box now. Jason Kipnis. 0 for
Leading
1
off with
for
a
him here in
drive.
this one.
Second
Here's a
baseman.
first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Lindor.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Center fielder, Austin Jackson.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. In the air out to right. Piscotty's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in. And looking for more. And with Adrian Gonzalez just around the corner, we'll see a lefty getting loose in the bullpen now. This is line to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Ready for another chance. Adrian Gonzalez. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Now batting.
Striding in
Right
once
fielder,
again, Stephen
Stephen
Piscotty. He
Piscotty.
singled his last time up. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Digging in once again, Chris Colabello. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Ready once again, Edwin Encarnacion. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. The catch is made on the mound, and that's the first out. Here's Mark Trumbo now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. In comes Piscotty. He makes the running play, 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. A hit in 2 tries so far. Fastball's too high here, 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run, steal, do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jock Peterson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Kipnis ranging to his right. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The catcher.
Ready for another shot now. Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. To his left, Lindor. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Aledmus Diaz. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Line drive to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit. In is Curtis Granderson. Last time through was a base hit. He's running towards second. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Pitch outside, the throw. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner heading to second in the. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Geyer. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Favorable call in there for a strike.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty is there, and he'll bring this one in. Here's Carlos Santana now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball, 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Swinging a looper to left. Here comes Granderson. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Digging into.
Leading off for the Dodgers, left fielder Curtis Granderson.
Now here it comes. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's Chris Davis now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Up next for the
Here's Corey Seager. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Striding in, Justin Turner. Andrew Miller is called upon, and it's not. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose.
24, Andrew Miller.
And this is fouled back and out of play. A runner on first with 2 away. Now the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to left field. Trumbull is there, and he'll make the catch to. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Little dribbler down the line. That's foul, so the battle will continue.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Center fielder
Pedro Strop answers the call now, looking to get there.
Attention, please. Now pitching. For the
Michael Brantley will pinch hit here, and he's
Michael Brantley.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Digging in now, Chris Colabello. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swinging a ball pop high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. And Adrian will put this one away with. Stepping in, Adrian Gonzalez. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Adrian Gonzalez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. David Wright will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. And he misses 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the
Right
box,
fielder.
Stephen Piscotty. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swinging a soft liner. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So striding in, Jock Peterson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Josh Harrison will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with Zach McAllister. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Swing and a liner. But this is foul near the seats.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Liner towards second, and that's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher,
Here's
number
the
9.
catcher, Yasmani Grandal. No hits in 3. Boone Logan enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 48.
He's set and the pitch.
Boone Logan.
Shot foul over towards the dugout. The 0-1 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Kipnis on to first, and talk about digging in. Edwin Encarnacion.
Bottom of the 9th inning for the Indians.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Number 10.
Way in front of a great slider that time. 0-1, here's the pitch. Now a hard liner. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys.
Ronnie Chisenhall will be called upon.
For the Indians. Number 8.
Ryan Butcher comes on here looking to get the final.
Now pitching for Los Angeles.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. In there, no balls and a strike. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. Standing in, Brandon Geyer. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Tyler Naquin will look to provide a little.
For the Indians. Number 30. Tyler Naquin.
And the runner's breaking for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And they'll put the tag on him as he is out at third to end the ball game. And what a dumb way to end this one. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man...